Today we're going to learn how to find segment lengths. In this first example, you have segment AB, and if I was talking about segment AB, it would be AB with the segment symbol. But if I'm talking about the segment length, how long it is, so for example, AB, if I put the measurement of 10 centimeters on top, I would write that as the length of AB is 10 centimeters. Notice that there is not the notation over the top. So writing it this way represents the length of segment AB. Writing it this way is just telling you, look at segment AB. Okay, in our second example, right down here, if I tell you that CD is 5, I would write that as the length of CD equals 5. And if I told you DE by putting 4 over the top, that would be saying segment DE equals 4. If I asked you the question, how long is CE, I would be asking that, how long is CE? Again, using the segment addition postulate, I'm going to write it out first because although it seems clearly obvious that it's 9, I want you to get in the habit of saying it's CD plus DE. So it's this part plus the second part. And again, clearly you can see that if I add 5 plus 4, CE is 9 units. If I called them centimeters, it would be 9 centimeters. In this next example, I'm telling you that FG equals 6, and the whole segment FH is 14. And I'm asking the question, how long is segment GH? Again, just to be sort of methodical, I want to write it out using my segment addition equation. So FH equals FG plus GH. Well, FH was 14, FG is 6, and GH is, well, we don't know. That's what we're trying to find. But using algebra, if you subtract 6 from both sides, you know that GH is 8 units. So those are just different ways, 3 different ways to use the segment addition postulate. The last example that I want to go through would be now using all the algebra that we've been practicing throughout the whole year. So for example, in this question, I'm going to tell you that IJ is 3x. So the length of IJ is 3x. The length of JK is 5x. The length of JK is 5x. And I'm going to tell you the length of the entire line, IK, is 16 centimeters. And what I would like to know is I would like to know how many centimeters is IJ and how many centimeters is JK. So using what we saw in example 3 and example 2 and example 1, I'm going to tell you that, or write out the equation, IK equals IJ plus JK. IK is 16, IJ is 3x, and JK is 5x. We know from our polynomial unit that we can combine like terms. So I have 3 x's and 5 x's for a total of 8 x's. So 16 equals 8x. Divide by 8. And we found out that x equals 2. But that wasn't the answer to my question. My question was, what are the lengths, or how long is IJ and JK? So what we have to do is we have to substitute in the 2. So IJ is 3 times 2, or 6 centimeters. And JK is 5 times 2, substitute in the 2, or 10 centimeters. And if you double check, if I label this one 6 and this one 10, 6 plus 10 gives me a total of 16 centimeters. So that is a brief explanation of how we're going to use the segment addition postulate and all of the algebra skills that we've been practicing throughout this year.